Welcome to beautiful Trona, California. San Bernardino on the Trona Lake. Hi, today we're doing a drive-through of the ghost town of Trona, California, San Bernardino, home of the Searles Valley Minerals Plant. Here we got the library, here we have the plant, here we have the clinic, and out here we have the Trona Lake salt basin. Right out front of the Searles plant, we've got our RV here for boondocking, and I think you're allowed to boondock here. It's pretty open. Very clean restrooms, full flushing toilets. Got a little visitor information center, gazebo with a little picnic station and barbecue. So what does Trona mean? Well, Trona is the Egyptian word. It's a native double salt consisting of a combination of normal and acid sodium carbonate, chemically known as Na2CO3. Let's take a tour of the town. We'll see what we got to find here. More than 330,000 years ago, melting waters from ice and snow poured down the eastern slopes of the Sierra Nevada mountains towards Searles Valley. On the journey, the waters picked up tremendous amounts of sand, silt, and minerals. Tumbling to lower elevations, the flood filled Owens Valley and spilled onto the flat terrain at Indian Wells. Here, sand and silt settled, while the mineral solution flowed into Searles Valley.
Home of the tornadoes.
So the histories of Searles Valley starts around 1850. In January, the Jaywalker, Breyer, and the Bennett Arcane groups, they passed through Searles Valley after they came out of Death Valley and Ballarat on their escape from Death Valley. So in 1862, while prospecting for gold and silver in the Slate Mountains with three partners, John W. Searles finds borax efflorescence in the dry, barren surface of what is now Searles Lake. And the find goes unrecognized today. But in 1872, on seeing borax recovered by Francis Borax, that was his name, Francis Borax Smith, from Teals Marsh in Nevada, Searles realized the value of the dry lake he found in the California desert up near Death Valley here. And in 1873, Searles and his partners staked claim to 640 acres of this lake, and he formed the San Bernardino Borax Mining Company. And the first ever use of the 20 mule teams to haul borax in California. And Searles hauls borax all the way down to San Pedro. And the rest is history for the next 150 years, as John Wemple Searles became recognized as a California pioneer, gold miner, bear hunter, founder of Borax Industries up at Searles Lake, and of course, he originated the hauling of borax from California using wagons drawn by 16 to 22 mules and horses, all the way down to San Pedro. Now some of the products from our Trona, we get borax, a product called V-Bor, Pyrobor, we have boric acid, soda ash, anhydrous sodium sulfate, and even bicarb, or biocarb, which is a crude sodium bicarbonate, used as a natural food supplement for dairy cattle, where it acts as a buffer to settle the stomachs of the cows, and thereby increases milk production. And of course, we also get normal NaCl, or just table salt. So out on the lake out here, we have lots of recreational opportunities and lots of nature sightseeing. We've got a wilderness area for both foot and equestrian use. We have limited use areas for vehicles on designated routes. We have open vehicle play areas. We have lots of animals and birds, backpacking, and even some mild hunting you can do out here. And one of the most notable facts about Trona is it helped win World War I. In the early Trona plant, following the end of the John Searless operation, several other companies attempted to extract saline materials, principally potash, borax, and soda ash, from brines pumped from the mineral salt body. These were the subsurface brines. However, none were successful until 1915, when during World War I, the American Trona Corporation began the first commercial production of potash outside Germany. In doing so, they made a substantial contribution to winning the war. Potash was required to help feed the nation. The potash was produced by evaporating water from the potash-rich brines in the upper salt with steam, thereby concentrating the potash enough to allow it to be crystallized. Separating and drying finished the process. And borax was also recovered as part of this process. So we helped win World War I.
Bark and lumber. Famous 21 car. Smash up Derby. Frank and Mike drove up through here doing their American pickings.